We're studying IGCSE mathematics, and we're starting transformations 3. Now, finally, we're going to finish the chapter hopefully today. And to recap, what have we done so far? We have done translation. We started with translation. Then we went to reflection. Then we did rotation. But today we're going to do something different. We're going to look at let's recap rotation objective. Today's agenda is recap, or let's say revise rotation. And the next thing we're going to do is enlargement. And then we're done with this chapter. Let's revise rotation. What is rotation? Well, rotation is when you have a shape. Let's get ourselves a graph. Any shape like this. That's a shape like this. And your job is to rotate it. Now, our first job will be to find the center of rotation. So step 1, center of rotation. Step 2, angle of rotation. Those are the 3 things we're going to look at. So let's say if the center of rotation is right here, where is it? Right here. Okay. Oh.
All right.
Now my job will be, I have to rotate this. Let's keep this guy right here, and I want to rotate it 90 degrees. So it will rotate like this and come right here. So that's 90 degrees rotation from the last one. So this is what I had, and this is what I have now. Now, from going in this way, what we're doing is we have 2 types of rotation. We have clockwise or anti-clockwise. Clockwise or anti-clockwise. Now, right now we're going 90 degrees clockwise. And if I rotate this one more time, I'll get something like this.
Okay.
Now that's fine. We know that. But how do we do it, right? How do we do this on a graph? So let's first look at our graph right here. Now, if I have a shape, any shape right here, let's say I have a triangle like this, and the center rotation is not there anymore. It's right here. So how do I rotate it? Now, one way is the first thing first is to make lines like this. A line like this, and what I'm going to do is I am going to rotate this line. How many degrees? 90 degrees. Is that clear?
Yep.
So the question was rotate 90 degrees clockwise. So I'll just make a line like this. And what I will do is I'll rotate this line. So if I rotate this 90 degrees, where will the line be, Anas? Right here. Yes. Now my new point is going to be on this line right here. First thing first, you have to label the points as well. So let's call this A, B, and C. Now my new C is C dash is right here. Now how do I find the rest of the shapes? Well, compared to B, we have to see where is C. Okay, so C is exactly right here, and
Okay.
A is exactly right.
So we're rotating 90 degrees, right?
Yes, 90 degrees
Okay.
clockwise. Now this is my new shape. This won't be C dash, it will be B dash. This will be C dash, and this will be A dash. Another way of doing it is going to
Okay.
be using a graphing paper. Now, this looks kind of easy. It doesn't look that difficult, but we have to use a graphing paper. What that means is, if I have another shape right here, let's say something like this, and the center of rotation is right here. Oh, how will I make the new shape? Well, all I have to do is, facing first, I'll put my paper right here. All right. And what I'll do is I'll join a line like this, and I'll rotate the paper. I'll make the shape as well. Let's say I'm going to cover the shape like this. Now, instead of rotating anything, all I will do is I will actually rotate the paper. And that's what will I do?
You're going to rotate 90 degrees clockwise.
Clockwise. Now, this is the paper. Imagine this is the transparent paper you have. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate the whole thing. So if I rotate this, this will become like this. That will be 90 degrees. And this shape from here will come above.
Okay.
Right here. So I'll give you the steps here. Two ways are, first thing first is find method. Shreya, Manvi, can you hear me?
Yep.
Center of rotation. Second thing is connect here is connect point to center of rotation. Let's say, yep, center of rotation. And rotate. Or let's just say connect, make an axis.
Wait, do we make a line like that? Like there are.
Yes, that exactly like that black line. Or this line right here, this one. Okay, and we're not rotating the shape, we're rotating this line. That will allow us to see where does the shape go. Right, it becomes much easier with a graphing paper. All you have to do is put the paper on top and then rotate it. There are some other ways to do this as well by using coordinates. I'll tell you that in a second. I think I've given it to you, Manvi. Manvi, did I give you the coordinates for each kind of rotation in the last class?
No, we did reflection, but not rotation.
Rotation, all right. Then two things are rotate axis using graphic, what was the thing? Tracing thing. Share read the method.
Method of rotation. Find center of rotation. Make an axis with center of rotation and rotate the axis. Rotate axis using the tracing paper.
Now, guys, can you hear me properly? There's a lot of celebration happening here. Is my voice clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
All right. Now, also label the points as well. Next thing is, let's try some questions on your own. Tell me if you're able to do it.
How do we find the center of rotation?
It will be given in the question always. Now, the question is, rotate this shape 90 degrees. Usually the point O, or it will be said that point O is the center of rotation. Rotate this point using that, let's say, with respect to that point right there. So how do we do it? Now, Shreya, work with me. How do I rotate this?
Okay. How many
First step,
degrees?
90 degrees clockwise.
Okay. So first, make an axis.
Okay, done.
Now
Something like that.
yeah, let's use our imaginary tracing paper to rotate it
All right.
90 degrees.
So imaginary tracing paper, and I'll just make my shape right here.
Yep.
Okay, and all I'll do is I'll make this line as well. Then I'll rotate
Yeah,
this
the
line,
axis. Mainly just the axis, but yeah, fine.
which will be 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Now, because of that rotation, if I rotate the whole paper like this, the shape will go with it.
Obviously.
And all you have to do is make that shape right there.
Yes.
Something like this.
No, not like that.
Not like that, just like that.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Something
yeah,
like
that's perfect. Yes.
It's actually not a bit not perfect. It should be like this.
Oh yeah, the shape. Yep.
That's it. So let's make this axis with a different color, perhaps that.
Supposed to connect to the dot.
Dot, well, no, you're just rotating the shape itself. And all you have to do, Anas, is now remove the paper. And in this place, okay, I'll tell you what you have to do. You have to make a point on these right here. And then remove this paper, delete that paper. And then join these like this. Is that clear? We got our shape.
Wait, it's like we have the paper on top of it. So how do we draw the dots, or do we just remember?
Remove the paper. How do you make the dots, right? You have to make, like, let's say when you nudge it, it will make some shapes on the paper. You're not physically making it. You just press it tightly to make, let's say, a physical imprint on the paper. Right? Small,
Like,
small kind of, let's say, a press on it. Press on the paper. It will make some sort of a nudge on it. Is that clear? So when you press with a pencil, it will obviously make some kind of mark on the paper. You just have to make a mark. Is that clear?
Yep.
Any questions, anyone? No. Now that's rotation for you. That's one of the easy ways. So there's a different mathematical way of doing it. We'll do that perhaps in the next class because I think we have done it. If not, we'll do it later. Fine. Now the next thing we're looking at is going to be enlargement. This is much easier. Well, easy, it's not easy. Everything is easy actually, to be honest. But it's much simpler. Let's see how it works. Now, enlargement always happens with a factor. So it has a factor of enlargement. Now, if I make a shape, let's say this shape, right, something like this, and I make another shape right here.
So we could just take the ratio and multiply that, right?
Take the ratio and multiply it. Well, there's a little bit more to it. We'll look at that in a second. Okay. The first thing is, again, write this in your notebook if you're not. Quick. Method of enlargement. First step, find label points and find center of enlargement. 2, make, or let's say, join all points with center of enlargement. Take ratio. To find factor of enlargement. How does this work? Well, I have two shapes here, shape A and B. Now, Manvi, work with me. If I tell you that find the factor, question is find factor. Well, first thing we need to know is where is
Into
the,
2.
no, but we need, yeah, that's fine, but we need to know where is this, we also need to find the center of the enlargement. All right. So can you tell me where is
Yeah.
the center? How do we find it? So what we can do is let's label these points A, B, C, D. And let's label this E, F, G, H. Or even better, let's just name it A dash, B dash, C dash, and dash, because these are the same shape.
Yeah.
Now, what we're trying to do is we'll connect all of these points together. So let's say this green one with this one, this one with this one. C with C, and finally D with D. Now what we'll realize is they are not joining, are they? Are they joining together? Are they intersecting, Shrey?
No.
No.
I
But
mean,
how can we make it intersect? We'll have to take it further beyond, and I'll take this further beyond like this. So what we have to do actually is to make sure that these guys go a lot further like this. And when I join these like this, it is going to join somewhere. All right, just a second. Let's move the shape a bit. Fine.
Hmm.
Join all these points together, you'll get a center of rotation, center of enlargement.
yep.
Now, can you tell me where is the center?
The center
coordinate
is
for it.
at 3,7.
3,7. Let's call that point O. Manvi, is that clear?
Yeah.
Manvi. Now we know
Yeah.
by in this shape we know it's easy. The factor is 2, but sometimes the shape are not this specific. All right.
It's not
Yeah.
exactly 7.
Yes, Anas.
It's not exactly at 3,7, right?
It is exactly at 3,7. When you connect all of these points together, C dash with C, D dash with D, A dash with A, B dash with B, and extend them forwards, you'll see that all of them join together at this point right here. Exactly at that point. Always. Now, all right, not always in this question. Now, fine. How do I find the ratio? That first point is done. We have joined it as well. Step 3. Step 2 is done. 3. Step 3 is take any two sides. Man, we choose two sides, or choose a side of this shape.
Okay, CD.
CD. Now we're taking CD. So the factor is always going to be CD divided by, or let's just say C dash, D dash divided by CD. The ones with the dash come above always, not below. Now, okay, length of the side. Can you tell me how many units?
2.
2.
2 units. And how many is C dash? C dash,
1.
1 unit. Now that's fine. We found it is going, and the factor is how much? One
2.
half, or no, not 2, half.
Oh, okay.
1 by 2.
So the
1 by 2,
original
because
shape is ABCD, right?
yes, and the final shape is A dash, B dash, C dash, C dash, D dash, right? That's how it works. Our goal
The
is
answer is 0.5 or 1/2.
0.5. Yes. Now look, you can find the factors easily, but the big point is, where is the shape going to be? That is also important. All right. Because I can have this shape with the same exact factor anywhere. I can have it here. The factor will not change, but the center of enlargement will change. So we'll have a different center of enlargement over here. Let's try another example. Now I want you to do this on your own. We have 2 questions. You have this one.
What if we have more sides than? Okay, we're doing it.
More sides than that. All you have to do is join all these sides.
Okay. Then like what equation do we use? Still C and D?
Same 3 steps. Same 3 steps. A, B,
Or the
C, D.
last?
Choose
No,
your own
to
point.
find the factor. To find the factor. What equation do we use?
Any side. It's your choice. Take any side.
Okay. So it's going to be same for.
Yeah, for all it's going to be same.
So how did you find
Now
the
we-
ratio?
The ratio is divide the final shape with the length of the
Okay,
final
so
side with the original
it's
side.
okay.
Now
But
write this
what if
first
it
in your
asks
notebook.
us to draw the shape?
We'll do that later. Right now we're finding factor. We also draw it. It has the same thing. Okay, same thing. Factor is let's say A dash B dash by AB. Write all of this in your notebooks. Right? Have you written?
Like, give me
Manvi,
5
Anas,
minutes, I guess.
write this in your notebook. All you have to do is replicate it. And about drawing it, all you have to do is
Wait, do they have to be like consecutive? Like if we do A B, we have to do A B, not A and C or A and D.
you can do AC as well as. It's just an example of the equation, right? You can do AC, you can do BD, but you have to take just the same sides or corresponding sides. So you can
Okay.
also take BC, B dash, B C dash by BC.
What if we take both the sides, but like one side is giving us a different answer and the second side is giving us a different answer?
Then it's not enlargement.
Okay.
So that's also a method of proving if it's an enlargement or not. All the sides must give the same factor. So let's write it right here. All the
Yeah.
sides, this will be equals to B dash C dash by BC. This will be equals to A dash D dash by AD.
It's kind of like similarities.
Yeah, it is. It is exactly similarities. They have the factor, right?
Yep.
It isn't like similarity, it is similarity because both of these shapes are similar. They're not
Yes.
congruent, they are similar.
Yes. Okay, I'm done. I'm done writing.
Finished, Manvi?
Yeah.
My goal is to actually make the fundamentals clear before we move on, right? But I think this is clear. And as written, you can change a few wording over here. Method of finding factor in enlargement. If that helps, right? Method of finding factor in enlargement. We'll look at drawing enlargement in a second. Now try finding the factor and the center quick. What is the factor and what is the center
First,
of
we
enlargement?
add the points.
Factor is 2.
All right. So first, what do we do, Anas?
Mark the points.
Mark the points. All right. So A, B, C, D. I want next thing, Manvi. We'll call this shape. It's your choice. Let's call it A dash B dash. That makes things easier.
Yeah. So
Now,
now if we
share-
if
yeah.
we count the line, it's 4. A dash B dash is 4, whereas AB is 2. So factor will be 4 by 2, which is 2.
Just a second. I think. Yeah. Just find the factor for this. Don't find the center of the enlargement. No, this one.
Yeah,
We'll
how
try
do you
different
find the center of enlargement for such a irregular
shape.
shape?
No, it's not irregular. It's just too big for the graph. Let's make it a bit smaller.
Okay.
Perhaps that will make things easier.
It still has its own points. So yeah, I think we can
Yeah.
find the
No, you can, but I'll give you a different shape, like a better shape. So
Yep.
all you have to do is connect these lines, all right? So let's connect these lines. And we'll connect to B with this one. Just a second. B dash should be like this.
also we can't find the center of enlargement of a circle, can we? Like a circle that's been enlarged.
No, but you won't be enlarging circles like this, and you never get a circle question in this. Is that clear?
Okay.
Because circles have no sides, so we can't use this method at all.
All right.
Now that is the center, but it's out of the graph, so we don't know where it is. We just call it O. Manvi, is that clear?
Yeah.
So all you have to do is connect all the points together. You'll get the center. Now next thing is the factor. How do I find the factor? Anas, help me. So what is the factor equal to?
It's going to be A, D, no, like A dash, B dash.
Divided
Let's do
by?
A and D. A dash and D dash.
Perfect. Now, Manvi, what is the size of A dash B dash?
1 second. It's 4.
4, all right, if you said 4. And what is the unit of AB?
2. I don't know the unit, but the magnitude is 2.
Magnitude is 2, right. So the factor
Wait,
is,
how is A dash B dash 4?
how is A dash B
Wait,
dash 4?
it's
Let's take
4
it
across X.
diagonally.
and D, not B, D.
Yeah, okay, you can take D as well, or you can take B as well. That's fine. Both are fine. Now in these cases, since these are diagonal, how do we find the what do we use?
Yeah,
can either
we
use
could
Y or
use
X.
the Pythagoras theorem, but then when I just tried to
Too
do it,
complicated. Too complicated. Let's make it easy. Now look, if I can I see the X
yellow
axis
lines,
between
yes.
the yellow lines. So between this point and this point, what is the difference in the X axis?
4,
4. What is the difference in the Y axis?
2.
So either we take Y axis, or X axis, X axis. So if I take Y
Oh,
axis, it would
alright.
be 2 by 1, or in X it would be 4 by 2.
All
So
right,
for
all right.
both
Perfect.
of them give me 1. So, okay.
Perfect.
And as you understand how, you have to look at the horizontal difference between them. Now let's look at drawing enlargements.
Sir, are you saying something? I can't hear you.
Not really, no. All you have to do is write this in your notebook. Label points and connect them with the connect with center, and that's it. Then using factor, draw large points. Now don't write it right now. Actually, let's look at an example first. Let's take an example of this question. What if they ask you that you have to draw the enlargement of a shape like this? And the center is exactly right here. Oh. Now my job is to find the enlargement by factor of, let's say, 2. Okay, so draw enlargement.
Okay.
All I have to do is
How are we
label the
supposed to do
points
this? Yeah.
A,
A, B, C.
B, C. Join these, join these, join these. Done. I've joined them. Now what do I do after this? Well, all I have to see is, using this point C right here. Let's look at the horizontal point here. From the center, how many x units is it? X from C from O.
2.
2. Now the factor is 2, right? So over here, I'll take 4. How much will I take?
4.
4.
Which
But
side are
before I
you
do
supposed
that,
to draw it on?
exactly. So what we'll do is when we're joining these lines, we'll actually extend them a bit. Yep. Much better, much better. And B. Right there. All right. Now, if I look at the line for C, where is the lines? This line C, or at this x value 2. Where is it? The green line is for C.
Line C. Okay.
It is at, if I make
It's at 1.
right here,
Okay.
-1,
-1.
-1. So all I have to do is
Yeah.
put this guy right there. Next one, let's look at this one, A. Line purple. Now, how much is A in x units from O? Shretel me.
Can you repeat your question?
The question is, how many x units is A from O?
Okay, 1, 4.
4. So how many units will it be on the other side?
4.
Now it's a factor of 2, right? So we multiply it with 2.
Oh, 8, 8, 8, 8.
And so that's 4 and that's 8 right there. Right? No, that's 8. Yes. Now where is the line for A at 8? Where is it? The paper line is for A, right?
Yes.
It doesn't cross A at all. Okay.
Let's see.
It does.
I'll make it for you. Well, you have to extend it far enough, right? Now where
At
does it cross?
8, it's at -4.
No, minus
4.5. Okay.
-3. Not at 8. At this is at 6 right here. 6.
Okay.
So where is it? It's right here. So my new point C dash is going to be where? Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay, that's fine. That's what we're doing. All right. Next thing we have to look at is where is the last one B? Take that with yellow. Now, how many units is B from O? Tell me.
4. 4
B
and
from
then
O, 1 second. It's 4, yeah.
4 x
4.
units, 1 y unit, but we're talking
So
about
how
x
many will it
units.
be? How many x units will it be on the other side?
8.
8.
8.
So let's go down on the yellow line. The yellow line is right here.
It's 6. Okay.
These are
6.
never going to meet, right?
Which these? Yeah, they are not going to meet again.
Oh, okay.
No. Now we have this one was C. This was C dash.
Oh,
This one was purple was A
A.
dash, and yellow was B dash. This is my new shape. Is that clear?
Okay, so was this a
Yeah.
reflection and an enlargement or just an enlargement?
No, it's not an enlargement just. Write in your notebook, write, add the word negative enlargement here.
Negative enlargement, right?
All right. And before you write that, write these types of enlargements just above this. Let's take it right here. Types of enlargements. There are 2 types. The first one is positive enlargement. Or let's just say normal enlargement. They don't say positive, they just say enlargement. And the next thing is negative enlargement. What is the difference?
So we do
The
get questions on negative enlargement.
Yes, always. It's
Okay.
compulsory. Right? It's in your syllabus. There are many questions in the past paper on this.
oh, do we get it on positive as well?
Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them.
So how are we supposed to do
So-
it positive in this case?
I'll tell you how we do it. Just a second.
Yeah. And a teacher like literally just plain forgot about negative enlargement, I guess, because I'm new
It's
to
in
this
your book.
concept.
So wait, just a thing.
Our teacher
Uh,
didn't even do
Now,
translation.
one thing I want all of you to tell me is never blame your teacher. All right. Now it's your grades and you're responsible for your studies, right? You have the book, you have the syllabus booklet. I've uploaded both of them in the GCR, haven't I? Now I want all of you to go through the book and check what you have done and what you haven't done. Because
Okay.
if you keep this attitude up that well the teacher didn't teach us and we don't know, then you're not going to be a world topper, you're not going to get 95%, you're not getting an A star. You'll be left with an A. Fine. So now it's our job to just study everything and revise everything one more time. It's fine, right? No worries, we can do it. Now, since the whole thing went away, let's write it one more time. Types of enlargement. Anas, you understand what I told you? Or Shreya, tell me what did I tell you right now?
That we shouldn't blame our teacher and we have to do the whole revision ourselves.
Not all
And-
yourselves. You have to
Yeah.
check what you have studied on in the syllabus booklet and in the
Yeah.
book.
So we have to double check everything and
All right, perfect. Enlargement on same side. On same side of the center. This is enlargement on different side of center. Write this first, then write negative enlargement, then we look at positive enlargement as well. Now, so far, whatever we have done, all of these, guys, can you see how these shapes are on the same side of the O, right? They're not on the opposite side, are they?
No,
that's it.
they're on the same side.
So this guy is, both of them are here. You could have also drawn it right here. That would be negative enlargement. So we started with negative enlargement because we have done this already. And we'll also look at the positive one. This is also positive enlargement, but this one is negative enlargement because they're on the opposite sides. The method is exactly the same, drawing enlargements, but the third point is opposite side, or draw points on opposite sides. And let's write this, tell me when you're done.
Okay.
Now, if we finish this right now, then this chapter is over, hopefully. Now, guys, I don't think you have a problem in finding the factor, do you?
No, finding the factor is the easy part. Finding the center is also sort of easy.
All you have to do is connect them and make them long enough that they join at some point, and they always will. Otherwise, the question is wrong.
Yeah.
And the question has only been wrong 4 times in the history of IGCSE maths. How many times?
4 times.
And you have thousands of questions. That's not a big statistically sound thing. It's not going to happen.
Hypothetically, if that happens, do we get a recorrection?
No, you get 3 marks for that question.
Oh,
So,
okay.
But the problem is, if students waste a lot of time on that question, the examiners are not going to take responsibility for you wasting time on that question if you are not able to solve it, right? So
Yeah.
let's say it was a 1 mark question or 2 mark question. So in the exam, I think it was in 2008, 2019, one question in the maths, 2006, and I don't remember the 4th one. What happened was when you check the mark scheme, they just say that question redacted or question removed, and all students get marked, something like that. Now, have you written this, Anas, Manvi?
Oh,
Vinay?
okay. Yep.
Yep. All right. Now it's exactly the same, but negative is on the opposite side, positive on same side. Let's try the positive one now. Let's try it for the same. Let's see. We'll try it for the same shape actually. Should I take a different shape or same shape? Choose quick.
A different shape?
Different shape. Let's take a shape with more sides, perhaps. So we'll take a shape like this. Let's keep all of them, none of them straight, all of them slanted. Now we have this shape. Okay. My job is to draw an enlargement of 2, factor 2. And the center is right here. Oh, and tell me the answer. Quick. Let's keep it right here.
So do you want positive or negative?
I want positive. This one is positive. Safa, Lula, Diana, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Now get your notebook ready. Wait for a few minutes.
First we label
Right.
it.
Now, yes, Manvi,
First we label
you have
it.
to label it.
ABCD.
Anas, listen to me, Anas. Pay attention. It's
Yeah.
ABCD. Now we have these points ready. What is the next thing we do?
Oh, you
Well, the
asked
next thing
me
we
a
do
question?
is
And then we
Yes, ask
draw,
your
we
question.
connect them to the center.
Center. Let's connect them. Let's make it a bit long, right? So that it's easy for us to understand what's happening. Now use a scale for this, right? Use
Okay.
a scale. Otherwise, it's going to be awfully long. Now we have this one, and this one.
I
as
don't
well.
think they're ever meeting.
They're not going to meet. That's the whole point. They only meet at. They don't meet, Manvi. They only meet
Okay,
when you have 2
negative.
shapes and you join them together. So if I make the shape something like this here, and then I connect them, it's going to join at AO. It only joins at the center, never else. Now, how do I
Okay.
make the shape? Let's start with the x values. X values at OA. Let's start with the x at OA. What is the distance?
3.
3. So factor of 2. So on the opposite side is going to be how much?
6.
Opposite side? 6. So
6.
3 more right here. Not the opposite side, same
Yeah.
side, sorry. So it's going to be right here. Is that clear? That's A dash
Yeah.
from the center. Now B dash, what is the physical side of this? X-axis value.
2.
2. It will be right here.
2.
Well, not there. Will it be there? No, it will be
No,
on
it
this,
will
on the
be
line.
1 down at y-axis.
At
Yeah,
this
because
point
y
right
is 1, so it will become 2.
now. D
Yeah.
is going to be 4. Therefore, this will, on this side has to be 4 more, and it's right here. C
Okay.
is
8. Yeah.
5. So how much will this be? 1, 2, 3, 4.
So it has to
Right
be
here?
10.
Right. So we have D dash, and this one is D dash. Let's join them together.
Yeah.
Any doubts? Now, do you feel this is easier than when you started? Manvi,
Yeah. Hello. Yeah.
is it easier than when you started? Any doubts? Right? Now we're done.
No, it's
That's
definitely
it. So
easier.
definitely easier. Now look, we have to cover everything, and I realize that you're missing lots of things in all these subjects, especially chemistry. Maths you're pretty good at it, but in chemistry, physics, check those subjects as well. Check the syllabus booklet. That's all for now.
Yeah.
If you guys have anyone who's interested to join you in your classes and give you company, let them know. All right? And let us know.
Sure.
Take care. Goodbye.